All right, so what's the scoops with rice? You know, it is, of course, the most widely consumed food or solid food in the world and a staple for everybody, including right here in Hawaii. Yes. But there is a hidden danger in rice that has been known for over 25 years. And we just got our hands on the report this morning. Rice is a leading dietary source of arsenic.
What?
Yeah.
That's so crazy, right?
It is. And of course, arsenic is that contaminant associated with health risks that include cancer and harm to the developing brain, including IQ loss.
But it's not just arsenic. According to a recent study, rice also includes cadmium, lead, and mercury. Now, these metals are naturally present in soil, and like many crops, rice is like a sponge. It absorbs all of these materials.
That is so crazy, sis. And you know, us guys, we can for us, we can have like a whole pile of rice.
And then maybe like 3 pieces meat.
Or something just gravy.
Something sauce, yes, just the gravy.
But you know,
Holy moly.
The good news, this is good news for babies, is that the FDA established a limit for arsenic in cereal.
Okay, that sounds weird just hearing that.
Right.
But then, that they limit the arsenic. But that means, according to the government, some of it is okay. Do you understand? Like when they're limiting it, that means they're saying, okay, you will allow some, just not this much, but we'll allow this much.
That is crazy, and that's only for baby food.
And that's for the baby food.
No similar action has been taken for rice for the rest of us. So the question is, what do we do to limit our intake?
I'm glad you asked that, brother. The report provided 3 things to do to limit our intake. Number 1, if you have time, soak your rice for half an hour or even overnight. Just rinsing it alone isn't effective enough.
You know, a lot of the Japanese rice cookers, they do that already. That's built in. It soaks it, and then in 30 minutes, then it starts cooking. So that's a good suggestion right there.
Hold off, right?
Here's another one. Add variety to your diet with rice alternatives. Blech. Like quinoa. I kind of like quinoa. I got used to quinoa. Barley, couscous, and farro. They all of those contain much lower total heavy metal levels than rice. But look at that. Oh, that looks so
Did you just start with bleh?
I did, because
with that great tip. Bleh.
Look at that. That looks so on over there.
You just throw some shoyu on that bugger, right? A little bit of tuna, shoyu, maybe just a pat of mayonnaise.
Yes.
Bam!
Yeah, furikake on top.
I totally get it. No, and the last one does seem obvious. Choose rice with lower heavy metal contamination. Now, if you eat Calrose rice or any California rice, that has lower counts of heavy metals.
Right on, because that's the rice we use. Well, a lot of times we use, now we've been trying to be bougie and we use the Japanese rice, yeah?
Oh, yeah, the temaki?
Yeah.
But I think that doesn't even qualify for that kind of heavy metals, because I think they were talking about just U.S. toxins, right?
I hope so. Check out, well, actually, I think part of that the
study... Is it in Japanese rice too?
Some parts of Southeast Asia. So you might want to go check that out. Check out the rice with higher levels of toxic materials. And we've been trained, like we're looking at the brown rice over here, that brown rice is better, but it actually has higher levels of those toxic metals, sis. And you know the ones you go to the big box store, the superstore, and you go get the prepared rice?
The pink one.
Yeah.
The pink, you throw them inside the microwave oven, 1 minute, boom, fluffy rice.
You peel them off and then boom, you're ready. That has higher levels of those toxic metals as well. So just a heads up. Yeah.
So it's not about convenience. It's about washing your rice, letting it rest, and then cooking it, right?
Oh, Manavanui, we're learning about patience through rice.
Now, if you have time today, you can read the 48-page report. It's at kitv.com/links. And if you don't have time to read it, just remember, when you go home, cook rice, wash it first, let the bugger sit for a half hour, and then cook it.
I like that. Go home, cook rice. And we also, of course, want to know what's the scoops. What are your thoughts? You can email us at islandlifelive@kitv.com and perhaps even share some of your tips that you use to make that perfect pot of rice, minus all the arsenic and the metals.
Yep, absolutely.
That was a great article. And by the way, this is so perfect that we're talking about the hidden dangers in food, because our first guest has over 40 years of experience in pediatrics, focusing on the